He messed with the wrong one. That's right. Amen. Yo, I have a family, and that's it. I got to protect my family, and I got to protect my church. And at the end of the day, you know, this stuff ain't cool, y'all.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. Ryan said, I have missed so much I don't know what's going on. Hey chat, where you been, Ryan? I was wondering where you was. Hi Clarissa, how you been? Blessing to you too as well. Okay, you guys, let's get started. You guys already know I played a little portion of the video. I'm going to play some more, so I want you guys to make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you hit subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, right? Some of the victims, all of the victims, all of these victims that are this guy's victims, that he stole so much money from them, they found out about me from this article. And they were upset at this article. So what they did was they emailed the New Yorker and told them, yo, this can't be true. Look at what he did to us. Look at what he did to me. And this editor, Eric, how you spell his name? Eric, Lach. He disregarded all of the emails. You want to know why? Because he didn't want to mess up his story. He didn't want to mess up his story. He put it out there on what he wanted to put out. And he put it out there. So let me say this, y'all. So now, let's fast forward. Let's get back to this. So now you guys are going to be able to see that this con man is trying to set up the bishop and the mayor of New York. Secondly, Larry Reid, he knows that the reason why he came at me is because he lied on me and because I exposed him for pedophiles. So now what's going to happen is when Larry Reid goes to trial with me on my lawsuit, Larry Reid, you played with the wrong one. You want to know why? Because the allegations that you have HIV and the allegations that you touch more boys will come out during this trial. I'm going to be asking for health records. My attorneys are going to be asking for phone records. You name all the records. You done opened up the wrong door. They're all saying that you have HIV. You claim you're not. You don't. No problem. When we go to court, you are going to have to expose it all. And a lot of victims already called me. A lot of people are coming out, brother. And even if I just had Levantre, his mother, and some other people that's connected to him, brother, we are going all the way.
So you guys heard it right there, right? So I got a little sketch of that right there. I've never even really had a conversation about Larry's medical history, the HIV rumor. I never did a commentary on it. And the reason why is because you have to actually have proof of such allegations and rumors. And it's it's a medical thing, and I don't want to carry that type of rumor that he has HIV. All right. But yeah, it's that far. It's that far. You said open up a whole can of worms. Exactly. Hi Ava, how are you? So Welcome, you guys. This is going to be a heavy conversation. And I did watch Conscious TV live, but not all the way through because I was busy. When he first went live last night around 10:30, I think it was last night around 10:30. I was actually at the hospital seeing my mom, but he went live and I think I missed like middle part of it. But anyway, let's okay. Okay, you covered the story. I am human first. Yes, I never covered the okay, yes, because I thought it took away from the accuser's number three's claim. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never. There's a few things I haven't talked about that's in open spaces like rumors or whatever because I don't have any type of proof or anything like that on certain things that have been said about Larry. But um when the accuser number two, right? When he show his face, and I think his name is Delquan, and there's some other accusers as well. When he show his face and he say this with his mouth, when he say this publicly, then I would do a commentary on this situation with the HIV rumors and allegations. But he has not showed his face, so there's nothing I can't commentate on somebody I don't know. I never seen his face. So anyway, let's rock and roll. But I may talk about it a little bit, but it's not going to be in a harsh way or to degrade anyone because I don't have proof that he has this, or I don't have proof that accuser number two actually said these things. And there's other accusers that are accusing him of having um this alleged HIV disease. So I need somebody to come forward. I need somebody to show their face. I just can't commentate too much about it. But I want to ask this too. I know I Am Human First probably did watch Conscious TV live. I want to know, did he bring that up in his commentary, Conscious TV? Did he bring that up in his commentary about the HIV allegations that will be brought up in court with Bishop Whitehead versus Larry Reid case? I just want to know, did Conscious TV talk about that? Because I think I missed some of the parts of his commentary last night. I went through it again a little bit, but not much. But Conscious commentary, Conscious TV commentary. Okay, you recorded, yeah. Thank God for that. But I was actually busy doing something last night, so that's why I did not record his live last night. So that's good that you have that recording of that live. Make sure you guys always record or stream record CTV's lives because there's a lot of things that he say is not lining up, and it's like make it make sense, right? And so last night I actually listened to some of his commentary last night, Conscious TV, and it seemed like he was more trying to belittle Bishop Whitehead more than just trying to put out facts. He more belittles people than putting out facts. I didn't hear no facts. I'm hearing you this, you that, instead of putting out real facts of the case of Bishop Whitehead's past allegations and past jail sentences. He did not put any information out about that. Okay. So I want to say this here about Bishop Whitehead. One thing that I see here with Bishop Whitehead is connected with a mayor. right? The mayor of New York. The mayor of New York is not a kid, right? He's not someone you can just walk all over and just say whatever you want to say. You can't do that. If the mayor of New York choose to affiliate with Bishop Whitehead, that's his business, right? He been knowing him probably for years and years, but from what I'm hearing from the commentary that Bishop Whitehead put out, that Larry Reid was meddling in political affairs, right? When it comes to Eric Adams, the mayor of New York. When you meddle in political affairs, there will be consequences, right? There will be consequences. And say, okay. You can mess with Bishop Whitehead. Okay. You can mess with him, right? But when it comes to political figures, you cannot just be on your YouTube or your Facebook platforms mocking a mayor. You can't be on your platform or behind closed doors trying to bring a political figure down when you don't have no power, no political power. And because you have this alt against Bishop Whitehead, Larry Reid, so you figure you can just mess with his friends and you could just be behind closed doors talking to the FBI. You can just be doing all this stuff here. You can't. And see, that's what I see in this case here, is that I think, in my opinion, that Larry thinks this is a joke. When you mess around with political figures, this case will be going higher and higher. So I've heard and also seen documentation that Larry asked for this case to be dismissed, which is not dismissed. Conscious TV over there saying that Bishop Whitehead had a meltdown. I don't see a meltdown. I see boldness. That's what I see. And he's trying to let the audience know, and also Larry know, that you not only mess with me, but you mess with the mayor of New York. You meddling in political affairs. You meddling when Larry does not have any political power, period. And I don't think Conscious TV mentioned that. He mentioned, oh, Bishop Whitehead got connections with the mayor. That's why he keep getting off. No. Yes, it's going to be consequences and repercussions. Is that derail? That's what I'm talking about right there. He needs to stay in his lane. His problem is he has an art against Bishop Whitehead, in my opinion, right? But he's taking it too far. And from what Bishop Whitehead was saying, that Larry Reid was having conversation with a man that was trying to actually bring the mayor of New York down. Come on now. Now it have went from Bishop Whitehead to the mayor of New York. And when you interfere and then what you interfere in political affairs or whatever, I'm just saying, you ain't gonna get off too easy. Meltdown wasn't crying. Don't get it twisted. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, Derail. Like, what he think this a joke? This is a ha-ha moment? This is not a ha-ha moment. The political arena is for political people, not for fake YouTubers and fake Facebook platform celebrities. You got to know that you know that you know. And when it's come to political situations, you have to be very careful putting your toes, your fingers in it. I'm just saying. It's just, I don't know if he gets it. Exactly, asking for a dismissal. And even CTV having a meltdown, in my opinion. He over there windmilling, which he's supposed to if that's his buddy now. You know, if Larry his buddy, that's what he's supposed to do. But it's sad. It is sad. This is finna this whole situation getting ready to be exposed, and it's going to be really, really shocking. This is sad. So Bishop Whitehead mentioned in his commentary, and as I was talking D Derail, that he mentioned about the HIV rumor allegations that one of the accusers said that Larry gave them HIV. I don't too tough talk about this situation, but since Bishop Whitehead said he was going to bring it up in the case, in the trial between him and Larry Reid, I just wanted to commentate about it. All right, so this is a few things he said about the little HIV. This is a little clip I will play throughout the video. This is what he said.
Is when Larry Reid goes to trial with me on my lawsuit, Larry Reid, you played with the wrong one. You want to know why? Because the allegations that you have HIV and the allegations that you touch more boys will come out during this trial. I'm going to be asking for health records. My attorneys are going to be asking for phone records. You name all the records. You done opened up the wrong door.
See. Okay, now. I don't too tough talk about this HIV allegation and rumor, right? But I do remember when CTV posted the results of the HIV test or something like that on his channel, because I actually have those screenshots of his video. He might still have the HIV results video still up, but anyway, I've screenshotted it and I posted it as well on my social media platforms when that happened. But I just want to say this now. I really don't play around with lying on people when it comes to them having diseases and stuff like that. I don't play around. That's the reason why I just really don't touch that subject, because if Larry gave any of these guys HIV, they should most definitely be, you know, in public spaces saying it. I just can't do that behind closed doors and that audio when it comes to these HIV rumors and allegations, you know. But from what I'm hearing, Larry wanted this case sealed between him and Bishop Whitehead. But I wanted to say this, is that if Larry Reid has HIV, that has to be public. That has to be public. You can't seal an HIV result. And I'm just going to be real. You can't seal no HIV result. You cannot seal an HIV. Somebody, do y'all agree? You cannot seal an HIV result. So why is he trying to seal this case? And who allowed him to even ask for this case to be sealed? I mean, I'm just saying, like, what we do that at? Why would Larry ask for this case to be sealed? We gotta question that. Why? What is in these documents that he don't want us to see? But I want to say this, if that man is HIV positive, that has to be public. I never heard where you HIV, you got AIDS, and you can keep it a secret. No, normally they put your picture on the news and they put it at the health department. So I'm just trying to figure this out. You can't be going around here trying to be silent about you got a disease and don't nobody know about it. You could just go around. Come on now. But I don't normally talk about this, but because I don't play around when it comes to a disease like HIV and AIDS and all that big like that. You know, you just can't play around like that with people and stuff saying they got HIV and AIDS and stuff like that, because that is a very, very bad allegation. That is really bad. I'm just gonna be honest. That's really a bad allegation. And I wish for the accuser to come forth and show their face and talk about it, because I can't say this man has AIDS when I don't have no proof. I don't have no face. I don't have nothing. I may can see it in the spirit, but I still can't say this man has HIV. You know, but he is losing a lot of weight though. We can agree to that, right? He's losing a lot of weight. Maybe it comes from fasting, and then some celebrities and stuff, they have to lose a lot of weight too. What you mean, Denise? Yeah, the health department does know, but the health department has to make that public. From what I'm understanding about the law, when someone has HIV, the health department has to make that public. So I don't know if I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if these allegations are true or not. I don't know. So I can't even commentate about it, or I'm not going to mock anyone that has such disease anyway. I'm not going to make it a joke. Now, we can talk about anything else, you know, but when it comes to the HIV allegation, nah, that's pretty serious, right? That's a pretty serious allegation for real. Okay, there it is. That's okay, Denise. All right, you said states and jurisdiction. Sorry, I'm cooking and listening. Okay, let me see right quick. I think that depends on state and jurisdiction. So you talking about with the allegations, talking about the HIV, letting the public know? Oh yeah, worrying can make you lose weight, but a lot of celebrities. I know a celebrity guy. I know him for real, right? So when I met the celebrity in person, he was so skinny, but they lose weight because of their profession and stuff. So yeah, if you are having unprotected sex, you supposed sounds a tick. Y'all notice sometimes my words get crossed up. All right, so if you are having hey overcomers, if you are having unprotected sex, you're supposed to expose it to your partner. Exactly. You right. That's a deadly weapon. Right. It is. Okay, let's see. That's why he never went forward with the lawsuit against Daryl. He didn't want it to identify in the come on. Get it, D Darrell. Okay. It says that's why he never went forward with the lawsuit against Daryl. He didn't want nobody to know. And he didn't want it in the discovery. Right? So all right, you guys, make sure you hit that like button. You guys don't just be in the bushes and not hitting that like button, okay? So to those that have came in, we are commentating about just a little bit of what Bishop was saying on his platform. I think it was the other night. And he actually exposed a little bit about um, Larry's intentions of HIPAA laws protect. No. HIPAA laws protect your medical records, but when it comes to HIV, the health department has to make that public. Now, I know from living in ATL, they have to make that public. And then if they around here giving people AIDS, they will arrest them. I'm going to be real about it because I know it happened. I'm telling you. because there was one white guy that was out giving people AIDS and stuff like that. He wasn't making it known, and the health department had put out like a news report and all kinds of stuff, newspaper clip, articles and stuff. I know it happens in Atlanta a lot. So I know, yeah. So I forgot what I was saying when she said that. Denise. Okay, 13. Oh, yeah, exactly. 13 likes, 41 in the chat. Thanks for keeping up with that as well. Let me open up the video here. He does take a HIV test often, so I did wonder why, unless he has been exposed to it. Yeah, he probably was exposed to it by somebody else allegedly. He probably was exposed by somebody else that has HIV, and he probably have to keep checking it just in case. You know, it may pop up in 5 years, 10 years, and stuff like that. And then he can't be in showbiz with that either. I don't know. Well, I know. Well, there's some other celebrities still. I ain't respected. I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been? Well, I did see you on Let Me See Your Transcript. In her comments one day. Yeah. And he takes one all the time. I don't see why though. Why would he do that? Like, I don't keep up with his medical. I don't do that. That's one thing I don't do. I don't go too far when it comes to um creating content. Now, some things just it can stay right there because most of my commentary about Larry is either public, it's public information. And it's something he probably don't say it, but when it comes to this HIV situation, no, I don't try to dig so deep in his medical, history or anything like that. But I think that we do need to know when it comes to HIV. Do somebody have HIV, or AIDS or something like that? It's HIV and AIDS. So let's see. I live in San Francisco Bay. We would hear about this every day on our news. Oh my God, hear about what? Like, explain more to that, Denise. Coming back live very soon. The business is really growing, so I haven't had that much time for YouTube. What did I miss? Oh, you probably been keeping up on Let Me See the Transcript channel. All right, so apparently Respective Angle hasn't been keeping up, he say, but we're gonna remind him of what's been really going on.
Is when Larry Reid goes to trial with me on my lawsuit. Larry Reid, you played with the wrong one. You want to know why? Because the allegations that you have HIV and the allegations that you touch more boys will come out during this trial. I'm going to be asking for health records. My attorneys are going to be asking for phone records. You name all the records. You done opened up the wrong door.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about right now is the HIV allegations, and I'm not going to mock this situation I'm not going to mock this situation. This is not nothing to mock when it comes to this allegation here because I need more proof. I need for the accusers to come forward. I need for them to show their face, because we ain't going to be doing this behind closed doors situation here. Because if they got HIV, they need to be showing their faces. They need to be doing something because we ain't, we ain't going to be doing that. HIV don't care who you are, okay? You spill some blood. Nah, we want to know who you are. All these secrets and stuff. Because I remember, like I say, um, from what I know and from what I remember, you cannot keep that to yourself. The health department has to let the public know about someone has HIV in your community. I mean, I've never heard where you can keep it to yourself. Oh, The Pam X. Who are Pam? I don't watch Pam. I don't watch Pam. Don't bring that over here. I don't know who you are, Giger. I don't know who you are, but don't advertise nobody else's channel like that. I mean, I do the advertisement. We don't want to be like stay tuned to, you just, I mean, like, what we do that at? You over here advertising over here. We don't even know what's going on. You just advertising. My apologies, but I don't know you. I don't know who that is, but I'm finna delete that comment. About some Pam X, right? Pam don't even be over here on my channel. Pam be on her doing her own thing. That's what Pam be doing. Pam ain't never been over here. Don't be advertising Pam's channel on my don't be advertising Pam's channel on my page because Pam ain't never been over here. And who else ain't never been over here? What's that child name? Let me see what that child name is. I don't be. What's her name? That little child be over there windmilling for Larry Reid. She be windmilling for him. Let's see. What's that child name? Nosy Bystander. Nosy Bystander ain't never been over here. I don't been on all they channels, and you think they come over here? They don't come over here. I don't been on all they channels, talking, commenting, liking their videos. You think they been over here? I'm just saying. I think that's over here advertising. Somebody. I'm finna block him, whoever that is, coming over here with that foolishness. She better do the work. She better do her own work. I know, right? I get paid for these videos and stuff. They over here advertising that lady's channel. I know Pam. I done been over there too and liking and watching her videos. They don't never come over here, so don't come over here advertising. They must gonna drop me a super chat. Don't come over here. I advertise D Rail and all they other channels and let me see you transfer all about trees and all of them. If you come over here and support me, I support you too, but don't be advertising your channel because I never advertise my channel in nobody's chat. You don't do stuff like that. It's about some 9 p.m. or something. He said, what? I just block you. I don't block people too much, but don't do that. That's like you a spammer. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Clarissa is back. She was here at first. Hi, Lynn. How are you, Lynn? I'm going to drop the link as well because we need to have a conversation. I would like to hear from D Rail as well. He's very knowledgeable about certain situations. He really is. He's that counselor. We need that counselor over here. But I'm going to drop the link too as well. Okay, let me see. Let me drop it. All right, so while you guys are trying to figure it out, I'm going to pin the StreamYard link at the top. All right, so let me see. I ain't gonna play now another video right now. All right, so although I don't like LR, I don't know what legal grounds Whitehead can demand LRC STD status. I guess because it's a defamation case. So I guess I don't know. Maybe it's in the report. And I know that's what I don't get. He's trying to seal the case, but Conscious TV just revealed a whole case over there on his channel. How you gonna seal a case and then don't want no? I'm just trying to figure this out. You let CTV do all of this. You can't. I'm just trying to figure this out. You give him all the 411. All this stuff, and you want the case to be sealed. CTV ain't got no business talking about it. Although I don't. If he's suing LR for defamation against him, his health status or M claims is not a factor. So apparently, I think Larry did a response, and if that's one of the, and I think Larry is countersuing too as well. So if he's countersuing and he's saying that he was well, Bishop Whitehead defamed his character, so if that's in there, so he have every right to go forward with that, so I get that. So instead of respected Angle Network, good day, sir. Hi. Oh, he putting it, okay. Inside first, what's up? People clout around. I know that's right, Betty. We don't give people clout around here. I know just comment dropping in the chat like I really need that comment. I don't need that comment. We over here trying to talk about Bishop Whitehead, clapping back at Larry. I'm just saying. And they over here trying to put they. I'm just saying, what is that? Like we trying to be serious. There's some HIV allegations out here. We trying to be serious, like really. But anyway, y'all. So let me play this part right here. All right, let me play this part. All right, let's see. Did I play this? Did all of you guys read the article with Lach? So let me play this part right here. Just
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, right? Some of the victims, all of the victims, all of these victims that are this guy's victims, that he stole so much money from them, they found out about me from this article. And they were upset at this article. So what they did was they emailed the New Yorker and told them, yo, this can't be true. Look at what he did to us. Look at what he did to me. And this editor, Eric, how you spell his name? Eric, Lach. He disregarded all of the emails. You want to know why? Because he didn't want to mess up his story. He didn't want to mess up his story.
so apparently Lach put out a story that was not true about Eric Adams, Bishop Whitehead. So Lach was getting emails from the real victims of this man that's accusing. It's just so much going on, but he got emails from the real victims of a man that's trying to go after Bishop Whitehead to get to Eric Adams. I mean, it's just so much going on here. Like, it's political. It's like a political thing that's going on. So it's not much as, Bishop Whitehead is a cruel Bishop White. No, it's more to this than what meets the eye. Oh, we get it. I know, right, Betty? I know, right, Betty? They over here trying to get clout. So, anyway. And so CTV actually mocked this situation, but they don't understand it's very serious. This is a very serious case. But actually, I think I Am Human First was like, he asked the question, do you think we will see any more accusers come forth on Tasha K's platform? I mean, I do believe that, well, according to Bishop Whitehead's platform, there were audio that was played that was not heard on Daryl Moore's, but well, I didn't hear it. I'm just gonna be honest, I didn't hear all of it. It seemed like some of it was like fresh information to me, like a little fresh information, just a little bit here, a little bit there, but according to what happened on Bishop Whitehead's platform, I really do believe that these accusers gave Bishop Whitehead permission to play that audio on his platform. And especially, I mean, because some of this stuff is just real deep. Even about, I think it was who cousin is it? Shamako cousin also. So that some of this stuff I never heard before. I'm just gonna be honest, I never heard that part, but I'm just now hearing it. So I think they are behind the scenes, and I think they are going to come forward, and I wish they would, because you gotta have more. It gotta be you. These people gotta show their faces. We all this you not showing your face, all this you saying stuff behind closed door is not gonna get it. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna get it. These people got to start showing their face regardless. If they got AIDS or not, they gotta show their faces. So I'm just saying, um, but I believe is more information going to be revealed. And I think Tasha K is following this story. She's following it. And I don't believe that Larry Reid will win this case. I don't know why Conscious TV is being so delusional on his platform. He's not going to win this case. Okay, Larry will not win this case. Bishop Whitehead may not get $20 million, but he may get something from this case. And it's because the mayor of New York is involved. And there's somebody like an op. It's called an op. And there's a op that is involved as well that Larry allegedly has been conversating with. I don't know if Larry knows what ops are, but he needs to look it up and find out what it is. Because Larry has been conversating with an op. And there are plenty of ops that goes against and after political figures. So I don't think Larry understood that part. He was so much of trying to go after Bishop Whitehead that he didn't understand, that he don't understand that there are ops that are set in place to bring political figures down, right? They would disguise themselves as something that you may be familiar with, right? But all of along, they are ops. There are people that are trying to go after political figures and bring them down. I'm just putting it like that, right? But I'm gonna need Larry Reid to put his feelings in his pocket or put it in his book bag and put it up, right? Because right now this is not gonna be good for him. Okay, this will not be good, because according to what Bishop Whitehead said, this man is a op, right? He was coming after Mayor Eric Adams. And if y'all don't know what ops is, y'all better look it up. All right. Do you think LR have paid off some of the accusers? I think so. So I Am Human believe that LR has paid off some of the accusers, right? So I mean, from what he said on Sherelle World's platform, right? I know y'all remember what he said. What is it? He was telling Levante, he was like talking through the camera. He was like, what is it? Do you want money? Excuse me. Do you want money? Do you need money? So I do believe, in my opinion, and this is all alleged, that Larry Reid has offered money to some of the accusers. I'm not saying it's true, but this is what I believe, and this is only alleged, right? So, exactly. So, I don't understand why CTV over there windmilling and saying crazy stuff. If you was in the political arena, you would know that there are ops that comes in and disguise themselves as people you are familiar with. Something you are familiar with. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see. So Honest I June, I think Honest I June may know what I'm talking about. Do you know about ops? Do you know about the ops that comes in, disguise themselves as someone you may be familiar with or something like that, just pretending? You said you believe it as well, because there were originally 3 that spoke out. Oh, okay. You said, if I said, I am human first. If law enforcement discovered Ella has in fact paid off accuser, they would fall under the crime of bribery. So yes, that's another one. That's another charge. Okay. So we're gonna need for these allegations to not be so covered up and secretive. We're going to need for them to show their faces. We're going to need for them to present their case publicly. That's what we're going to need. I can't just go off, oh, they said, he said, she said. I need some faces. I need some faces. Like Levante came out, he showed his face, right? And the only reason why, because Larry Reid revealed it, and I don't know why he didn't seal that case, but Larry Reid revealed the boy's name. It says, I believe it's what, let's say, first there are more. Interview 4 Qs, so there are definitely more out there and may come forth on Tasha K. So, undercover informants. It's like undercover informants. As I was saying before, that the guy that alleged that Bishop Whitehead scammed him, but literally he was like one of the, like a undercover informant, but I call them ops, right? When it comes to political situations and issues, they are called ops, okay? They come in disguise themselves as somebody you may be familiar with, and they'll try to act like they're your friend, they're your cousin, they're your uncle, your long lost uncle. So y'all have to be careful out here. Y'all be dealing with these political situations and issues, and y'all, political figures, and you got jobs dealing with politics or something like that. You got to be aware of these ops out here, right? So what Bishop Whitehead was saying, that this particular guy was in contact with Larry Reid, right? And so, but Larry Reid did not know that this guy was an op, somebody that was actually trying to come against Mayor Eric Adams through, the situation with Bishop Whitehead, because they know Bishop Whitehead is close to the mayor. So, yeah. Okay. Well, you're right, Lynn. That probably was a payoff. That probably was a big payoff, but we don't know if it's true or not because we don't have no evidence. So that's the reason why some of the things that we say, we have to have proof. These accusers have to come forward publicly and say these things out of their mouth so that we can commentate about it, and so we can have more visible truth, and allegations, more visible allegations, not all this he, she say, and they said this, and they, we don't want all that. We want all of them to come forth. All right. That's what we want. All of them to come forth in the name of Jesus. That's what we want. Okay. I haven't kept up with the case much, but is Larry suing Tasha K also? I don't know, Overcomer. I don't know about that situation, but there's been a talk around YouTube and social media that Larry gonna try to sue Tasha K, but that's a lie from hell because there's no lawsuit against Tasha K. There's nothing he can sue Tasha K for. You can't tell somebody I didn't do it, and so you go to court and say I tried to tell Tasha K I didn't do it, but you haven't took the accusers to court. You haven't even. This is what I keep saying. Larry has to take the accuser back to court. This is the only way these allegations can stop flying around the internet. He has to prove his case in court, and the accuser has to prove his case as well. So this is what I'm saying. He can't sue Tasha K. He have to sue the accuser first before he can't even sue Tasha K for some allegations from somebody else. Tasha K never said anything about him. All these allegations coming from somebody else's mouth. And Tasha K has proved that by having these accusers on her platform saying the same thing they've been saying all the years before she even interviewed them. So I'm just saying. Okay. The other two did an interview on Darren Moore's channel. Then they disappeared. Well, actually, I don't think they did disappear because when Bishop Whitehead played the audio, in my opinion, I don't know how true this is, but when he played the audio of those accusers, now something that he had to get permission from the accusers, because remember, some of their names were revealed in these audios, their names and everything. So They haven't disappeared. They had to give permission to Bishop Whitehead. And because a lot of more information was revealed. So I'm just saying, like a lot of information, a bunch of information that I didn't even know about. Let's see. Encourages. Okay, encourage says something. Hold on. And encourage NYC. All right. So Uninside you say informants and undercover investigation play critical roles in helping law enforcement agency gather information to build a solid case. Exactly. But ops are, man, they'll do whatever it take to bring a political figure down to as well. So they do. They'll do whatever it takes to bring up the political arena is very serious. Like it's they don't play when it comes to political figures and stuff. That's the reason why they was trying to do all they can to bring Trump down. That's the reason why y'all see all these false allegations, false information against some of these political figures, and stuff like that. These are ops. These are people that go in and pretend they're your uncle and stuff and try to get information. Then they go public with it. So, so that's who this guy is that Bishop Whitehead is talking about. And then he said that Larry Reid was in communicate. He was having conversation with Larry, having conversation with him, but Larry did not know allegedly that was an op, somebody to bring Eric Adams down, the mayor. So I think Larry Reid just, I don't know. Larry Reid, I think he got in it too deep. He did his heart and stuff was so against Bishop and Bishop met my bishop. He was like, how that be, he was just he's doing too much. That was just too much. You better get out of that because that's a dangerous game to play. These folks right here allegedly getting killed. Folks FedEx knocking on people's doors and stuff, killing the son and stuff. I'm telling you, you better be careful. I ain't gonna be messing around like that. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on. DM did an interview. More accusers. I was looking for a continuation. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He interviewed more accusers. See, Daryl Moore already had those audio of those accusers before he aired it. He sure did. He already had interviewed them. And I noticed from the interviews on Bishop Whitehead platform, that revealed a whole lot more information than what I heard, that Daryl had really put forth. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to tell on nobody, but that's just what I heard. I heard a little bit more information. It was more informative and it was more open. You can put things together, from what I heard back in the past. It was like a little bit here, a little bit there. But then when Bishop Whitehead played the audios and all this stuff here, it was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Exactly. He out here. Look, oh my God, I don't know. I think Conscious T. I want to hear Larry Reid say out of his mouth that he gonna sue YouTubers for talking about a case that he got against Lavontre Andrew. That's the dumbest I. That the Don't let Conscious TV fool y'all. Don't let Conscious TV fool y'all because if this public information, you are more than welcome to talk about it and give your opinion on the situation. It's out here. These people keep coming out here in public space. Don't want nobody to talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. It's out here. Exactly. Justice for Lavontre Andrews. So Larry needs to stop because I used to follow him all the time. I mean, everybody still follow the man anyway. Everybody still follow him because if we didn't, we wouldn't have, no commentary and stuff. So everybody still follow him. I'm just not subscribed, to his page. And sometimes YouTube will subscribe you to people page. You don't even know you subscribe to them, So anyway, so I'm just saying, this whole allegation with this HIV situation, this is no game. It's nothing to mock or anything like that. But from what we're hearing, Bishop Whitehead said he's going to open that up in court. It's going to be in the discovery. So that's going to be the discovery. So really, 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 that is going to be
He
in the
messed with the wrong
discovery.
one. That's right. Amen. Yo, I have a family, and that's it. I gotta protect my family and I gotta protect my church. And at the end of the day, this stuff ain't cool, y'all. Y'all have no idea the you don't have no idea what I have to go through day to day. You have no idea at all. But God is able, and I believe that God will do it. God will do it. And there are going to be many, many more lawsuits that's going to be coming out. I want to just thank everybody that supported me. I want to thank my attorneys. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me, and the ones that haven't supported me. Just look at me as a young black man that's pushing forward, man. And I was thrown under the bus when my church got robbed. Everybody said it was me. Then once they found out I had nothing to do with it, nobody said sorry. Nobody said nothing. Now I get arrested. Everybody calling me a con man. An article by the grace of God pops out, puts the guy who's trying to throw me under the bus and trying to set me up. And all you guys have to do is look at it. Let me tell you something. Once you see who he is, then you're going to be able to determine. Period. Once you see who he is, then you'll be able to determine.